Kia ora te whānau, no mai hoki mai. Now this is just a quick update video on my app, The Vault, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you don't know what The Vault is, definitely check out that playlist where I go through all the details of The Vault. But basically what it is it's a way that I developed for you to be able to back up your seed phrase in plain sight with a passphrase which protects it from, if it ever did get stolen, your seed phrase, it wouldn't matter. So it's a way of backing up your seed phrase in plain sight with a passphrase, so it's protecting you from yourself forgetting what your seed phrase is, where it is, and also protecting it that if it did get stolen then it wouldn't matter. Okay, so it's a pretty innovative idea, I believe, and people seem to be liking it. So I've added a new addition to the app, so this is what this video is about. Everything I'm going to be showing is online, but I do all the recommendations. There's video tutorials. If you have a look at the app here, you can see I've got video tutorials for it right through, so it shows you how to use this and all the recommendations. So don't put in the comment that you shouldn't be using things online and all that, because I already recommend not to do that online, and all the information is here. This is purely literally just to show a quick process and the new update, which is this tab right here called the embed metadata. Okay, so the whole principle of this, like I said, if you're new to my channel, is you can create a seed phrase, you can then embed it. You can create a seed phrase, create a passphrase for the seed phrase, so it's protecting it against theft, and then you can also embed the seed phrase into any image. Could be a profile image, could be a picture of, I've used the example in one of my videos, taking a picture of that and then saving that as a desktop background and putting my seed phrase in that, so I'll always know where it is. So, but what I'm going to show you is how to actually embed your seed phrase into the image and use the passphrase, which is protecting the seed phrase, as a description for the image so that it's always in plain sight. Okay, so this is the process, and I'll show you how I've now added this new addition. And I'll show you how that we can use this in the process now. So it just saves a bit of time. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create a passphrase, which is going to be, the passphrase is going to be for our seed phrase, and it's going to be the encryption passphrase for the seed phrase in the image, okay, and the description of the image. All right. So you're basically never going to be able to lose your seed phrase or your passphrase because it's going to be in plain sight, but no one will ever know. Okay. So passphrase. I've got a few tools that you can use. Now this here, if you generate a passphrase from this is actually using the same word list as the actual seed phrase that you get from wherever you've got it, or if you generate one from somewhere, or if you've received one from your Ledger wallet or wherever, or any wallet, hardware wallet that you've got, it uses the same word list as I've used here. Okay, so if you generate any words, like if you generated 12 words, for example, here, these 12 words are actually from the same word list that you would generate your seed phrase from. Okay, so you can do it through here, but the problem is that this is so random that it has nothing to do with the image that you're trying to embed the seed phrase in, and you want something that's gonna actually have relevance to the image, so then you can hide it in plain sight, basically. All right, your passphrase. So I've got this tool here called the entropy enhancer, and all you need to do is put in a basic description of your image. So here I'm just going to put in me and Jay at the UFC gym, and what the entropy enhancer will do is it will take this, create a more randomized description, but one that's a lot stronger and that is harder for the actual for the passphrase to be hacked. Okay, in basic terms, it creates more entropy, which is randomness. So if I click on this, it's going to now, here we go. So this is the one that it's created, which is 138 bits of entropy, which, if you didn't know, a normal 12-word seed phrase is 128 bits. Okay, so this is very strong. So I'm going to take this, okay, and then I'm just going to copy it. Okay, and this now is going to be my passphrase for my seed phrase. To create, because when you add a passphrase to a seed phrase, it actually creates another account. Okay, and this account can be used as your main profile account that your portfolio that you put all your main assets on, and the one that's created just normally have a look at those videos that I've done. I'm not going to go into details about all of this, but basically this passphrase is protecting you from your seed phrase. If it gets stolen, it wouldn't matter, and also it's, you know, backing it up in plain sight. So I'll show you what this passphrase will actually do and how we use it. So I'm going to take this is my passphrase, okay? I'm going to now come to the seed phrase generator. This is if you didn't have a seed phrase, all right? If you've already got one, then you could just come down here and, you know, put it in here and then create the passphrase, okay? So what I'm going to do, you can create one straight from here. If I click on this, well, you can choose 12 words or 24. I definitely recommend 24. And then generate seed phrase, and that's created your 24-word seed phrase. So you can use this one because it's using exactly the same code base as what this one down here is using, okay? So, and then you can just save the file and just save it to your desktop. I'll just overwrite that one, and then that'll just refresh that, and there's that seed phrase. Okay, so you can do it like this, but you know, you can come down here. If we just scroll down, I'll generate a 24-word seed phrase here, okay, and I'll generate, and now you can see it's got our 24-word seed phrase. So what I'm going to do is the passphrase that I've generated, I'm going to add that to here, and all this does, well, it's actually very important, but what it does is it creates a whole new account. If we come down the bottom here, these addresses are actually a whole new set because we've added that passphrase for our seed phrase. So basically what happens is you've got your seed phrase, it generates all the addresses for your crypto, but as soon as you add a passphrase to it, it adds a whole new set of addresses, a whole new account, okay? And that's why when you're using this, you would use your first account without the seed phrase. You would use all these addresses as your public one, where you just use, you know, day-to-day, you know, crypto for transactions. And then when you create the second account by adding your passphrase, then it creates a whole new set of addresses, and you'd use, you know, for example, this Bitcoin address, you'd use that to hide all put all your main, you know, digital assets. The larger portion of your portfolio would go on this, okay? So that's the passphrase. So that's basically, it's used for this, okay? So I've already created the seed phrase, all right? I'm just going to use this one here, okay? So I've got the seed phrase, I've encrypted it. Well, I've got the passphrase that I'm going to use for that when I want to use it for the different addresses. I'm going to now come to embed seed phrase, okay? So now what I want to do is I want to embed this seed phrase into the image. So it's in the image encrypted, but I know it's there, okay? Because I know that that image has got my seed phrase. It's probably an image that I've got on a photo frame, could be on the wall, could be wherever, okay? So I'm going to grab that. I'm just going to drag that here. I'm going to then grab the seed phrase. I'm going to pull that here. Now I'm going to enter the same passphrase as I used for the seed phrase. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. Click on embed seed phrase. Successfully embedded the seed phrase into the image. So now the seed phrase is in there. We can actually delete this. Okay, gone. All right, so it's hidden. Now the new tab that I've added is this embed metadata. Normally, to create the description for the image, you'd have to right click on it, you know, go to properties, come to details, and then put in here put in the seed phrase as a description. But instead, what we're going to do is we're going to come to embed metadata. I'm going to take this image, I'm just going to drag it in here, and I'm just going to put in the same passphrase, okay, then embed, okay, passphrase successfully embedded into the image metadata. Now if I right click on this, go to properties, you go to details, here it is right here. It's all in there, okay? So it's automatically done for you by using that tab. So now you can put this wherever you want, all right? And if you know, 10 years later, and you need to get your seed phrase out of here, all you do is come to your extract seed phrase, all right? Drag your image in here. And I've shown a video that if my tool wasn't available, you can do it with code. Okay, so it's open source. All right. So, right. So I've put the image in here. Okay, encrypted image successfully added. Now all I need to do is put the passphrase in here to take the seed phrase out. And you might be thinking to yourself, how am I going to remember that passphrase? Well, remember, it's the description of your image. not your description right here, but your metadata description. So if I right click on this, come to the properties, go to details, and let me just take this, I'll take here and I'll just grab all that, then I'll just copy it. Okay, then if I put that into the passphrase here, then just go extract seed phrase, successfully extracted the seed phrase from the image. All right, so now it's actually on my desktop. All right, if I refresh this, I'm going to get a whole heap of icons, but I will show you it. I'll refresh this. Yeah, there it is there, all these different icons. But here it is here. Okay, if I just double click that and pull it over, okay, there's the 24-word seed phrase, all done. Okay, so real simple, but a really nice update because it just streamlines the process. Now, if you want this app, you're going to have to email me, shane@betterhumans.net or .com, or just simply scan this QR code and that'll open up your email client and you can just email me direct from there. And it's free, it's totally free. I just want to help people. It's all about security and educating people. So you can also join my Discord group. I'll leave a link as a pinned comment in this video. And so I hope this video has helped. It's just a quick video, small update, but a really good one. Helps with the process, a lot cleaner, a lot quicker. Have yourself an amazing day. I'll see you in the next video. Kia kaha.